Hey man, welcome on back to the Super Divorce YouTube channel. Nicholas Villar is here, aka Super Divorce, and welcome to tonight's edition of Sega Mania. Sega Mania is an internet-based live streaming program done live, in which we are making our way through every game reviewed in the pages of Sega Mania magazine. The late great Sega Mania magazine that's no longer around anymore. No one knows why, and no one's ever going to find out why. Ran for 7 issues from 2021 through 2022. Things were looking great, and then all of a sudden, the proprietors, the people behind the magazine said, nope, that's all you get. And I said, nope, that's not all we get. I'm gonna review your reviews. If you guys aren't gonna keep reviewing Sega games, then I'm gonna review your reviews and play the games that you guys reviewed in your reviews. And that's what we're doing here. Hello, Triple C Carrotsons in the chat, talking shit, calling me Pooper Divorce. Ghoulie Dude is here. What's up, Ghoulie? With a new profile picture. Tonight's game is Pengo. Have you guys ever played Pengo before? Hey, Jess. Anyone here played Pengo? Let me get my notes out. I took just a few notes on Pengo. Jess said that guy is cute. Thank you. I do what I can. Pengo was originally a Sega arcade game that was released in Japan way back in 1982. And when it came out, it was very well received. It was in fact the 4th highest grossing arcade game in Japan in 1982. And then when it released here in the United States of America, sold about 2,000 units. So it did pretty well here too. A lot of people praised it for being visually pleasing, fun to look at, inviting. And after its success in the arcades with the stand-up machines and the stand-up cabinets, it was ported over to the Atari 2600, the Atari 5200, and also the entire 8-bit family of home Atari computers. And then, after a little breather there, several years, they released it on the Game Gear. So, it did pretty well for itself. The original theme of Pengo is an electronic tune called Popcorn. Hello, Joe's World. Good to see you. That's okay. Better late than never. Fashionably late. That's okay. Popcorn, the original theme song for Pengo. If you've never heard it before, it was very popular. Released in 1972 in Europe and several European regions. Became a #1 smash hit. All electronic. A song composed and recorded using the what you call it, the Moog synthesizer, which was quite uncommon for that period of time. You know, that was very early on in the days of electronic music. Ghoulie says he's got some updates for us. I think we're going to hear some... Oh, you didn't ask her out. Ghoulie has been filling us in on the ongoing saga of a lady that he is interested in. A love interest of sorts. He did not ask her out, but we've got developments and updates. I look forward to hearing your updates. I hope that it's good news. Hello, Mr. Jorfus. How are you tonight? Pengo! As I like to do before we jump into the games, if you will direct your attention to your television set, I have presented the official Pengo review for you right there on the screen. This is from the pages of Sega Mania magazine. This review from Simon Pike at Sega Mania. If you'd like a bigger version of this, if you'd like to zoom in, if you'd like to flip through the pages of Sega Mania magazine, just check out the link in the description of this video. I've got a link to the Sega Mania magazine online archive where you can check out all the issues and browse them at your leisure. However, we're doing these Sega Mania episodes in review order. So if you don't want to find out what's next, then maybe don't do that. Maybe don't flip ahead. But if you'd like to flip back, you won't get any spoilers there. That's safe to do. You could try that. Let me see here on the chat. So Ghoulies update before I get to this review here on his lady friend that the lady he's trying to make his lady friend. Ghoulie learned that she is in fact single, but she is not allowed to be in a relationship yet, and she said to him directly that she isn't even ready. Not allowed and not ready. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean that things are over. Because there was a time way back some years ago when my now wife and I first began speaking to each other on a regular basis. She did not want to be in a relationship. But I had such a fantastic time speaking with her that I continued to talk to her daily and daily and daily and daily and daily, and now look at us. Now look at us. Now here we are. Married for going on 50 years now. Ghoulie said the context is they were at church and they were sitting next to each other, and her younger brother and the other elementary kids were ahead of us. That seems like a tough place to have a kind of serious discussion about your feelings for one another. I would imagine that would be difficult to do in such a setting. All right, everyone. Oh, hold on. We got more. Ghoulie said one of the little girls turns to her brother, talking about Ghoulie, and asks, "Is that your sister's boyfriend?" Ooh. So other people are picking up on the vibes. Other people are looking at you guys and being like, that's a power couple right there. Hey, Pumpkin, how's it going tonight? So that's good news, Ghoulie. I mean, despite the not allowed, I think it's more so directed towards young ladies. But how many young ladies do you think have been told you're not allowed to be in a relationship? You're not allowed to have a boyfriend. I mean, come on. Does that ever work? That never works. And we should have learned this from Romeo and Juliet. If two people want to be together, it doesn't matter what their families have to say about it. They're going to find a way. So, don't worry. Let not your heart be troubled, Ghoulie. You know, if you guys want to eventually be boyfriend and girlfriend and hold hands and give each other smooches, then I say no one's going to stop you. That's how I feel. Ghoulie said he texted her after church saying that was the funniest shit a kid ever said to him, trying to stay subtle. Then that's when she said she's not ready and whatnot. Okay, well, you know. Yeah, just hang in there. Just hang in there. Just keep doing what you're doing, because it sounds like maybe that's where you're headed, you know? Okay, so let me see here. Pengo. Simon Pike's review of Pengo. Let's see what Simon Pike at Sega Mania had to say about Pengo. Where'd my pen go? I think I dropped it on the floor. Where did my pen go? Oh no, it's not. I wasn't talking about that. My pen. No, not my writing pen, my video game. It's right here. I found it. It's right in front of me. I'm going to read the review. Pengo is undoubtedly the cutest of the Game Gear's UK launch titles, and developers Coreland are hoping to take you on a chilly Antarctic adventure to rid the land of villainous snow bees. Kind of remind snow bees. SNO-bees. Makes me think of Jujubes, the famous movie theater candy. Back to the review. You'll be presented with numerous icy arenas in which Pengo, our red-hued penguin hero, is tasked with eliminating all of the snow bees from the level before he can move on to the next one. Quick thinking and swift reactions are the key, with a little bit of forward planning needed to ensure you're not caught out. Levels are usually over fairly quickly, but the next one will be loaded up before you know it, and away you go again. It's clear to see from the very beginning what Pengo is trying to be. It wants to fill that role of a fast-paced, addictive puzzler with wide appeal that is so suited to handheld gaming. It has all the ingredients too: a simple concept that is easy to pick up and hard to master, a quick and satisfying gameplay loop, and a structure that encourages a just one more go mentality. Will it tear you away from Tetris? Possibly. The quality is there, but it's really tough to choose between them, as despite both being in the puzzle game genre, they're very different animals. Pengo definitely has more penguins, though. The gameplay of Pengo challenges players to eliminate all the snow bees from the level by crushing them with ice blocks. Our hero can slide ice blocks across the screen and can also bump the arena side walls, causing the wall to rock and vibrate and stun any snow bees nearby. The difficulty lies in making the best use of the various arena layouts to try and catch enemies with sliding blocks as they walk up corridors or past openings, while simultaneously trying to avoid accidentally running into anyone. It might not sound like it, but the gameplay actually feels very similar to Bomberman, only you're sliding ice instead of dropping bombs. A minor difference, I'm sure you'll agree. Visually, Pengo exudes cuteness, with bright little characters waddling around the screen with adorable little animations. The decision to go with an icy blue background over the black background of the arcade original was a strange one, though, as it makes things a little less clear on the far smaller screen of the Game Gear. The overall graphics aren't quite as clear as the arcade version either, but this is to be expected on the Game Gear's hardware. The music is jaunty and nails the cute vibe, and uses a rendition of Beethoven's Ode to Joy upon level completion, 17 years before Peggle did. And the sound effects are quirky and functional. All things considered, Pengo comes highly recommended for fans of puzzle games and those who are looking for something addictive and distracting to while away the bus journey or two. It can be tricky, but it's super satisfying to catch one of those snow bees with a long-range block slide. The game is cute, quick, and fun, and just like Mr. Whippy, it's an icy handheld treat for kids and adults alike. Also, if you really want to experience the game to the fullest and you have access to one of those big walk-in freezers, why not play it inside for added immersion? Writes Simon Pike. So there you go. All right. So now we will go ahead and check out Pengo and see if it's as fun as Simon Pike says it is. Get this out of the way here. There we go. Okay. Pengo on the Game Gear. There's the blue background he mentioned. Originally, playing this in the arcade, we would have seen a black background, not a blue one. So here's our Pengo. And those are the snow bees right there. Okay, we gotta crush those guys like that. Alright. What's that? Oh, they just, they could... Nope. Oop. Got him. Now, I think that, if you get these blocks near and dear to each other, all these spatial ones, you know? We're gonna do this. Got his ass. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm trying to be a fancy boy. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. Well, maybe I don't know what I'm doing. No, if you can get all of those ice blocks together, like the special looking ones with the blue center, you're supposed to get a bonus. See, look, they're glowing up now. They're having a glow up. So let me see if I can get this down there. What oh, well, he died before I was able to get my bonus. I wanted to get my bonus. How do you think Pen's going so far? Does this look fun to you? Initial impressions? Are those going to turn into snow bees? There we go. Look at that, got 2 of them at once. No. I think that this is like a trap, isn't it? They want you to be so concerned with trying to get the bonus that you end up horsing around too much. And, see, there we go. Now I just got 1 left. Well, then he died! What the... How am I supposed to get the special blocks next to each other when there's 1 left? It seems like he commits suicide or something and then just shits himself. People are saying this game looks fun. Seems like a cute game that's easier for people to grasp, says Ghoulie. That's hallmark of a great arcade game. Easy to play, impossible, or very difficult to master. That's the formula. That's what you want to go for. Well, get out of there. Wait for him. There we go. Gouting. Uh-oh. Oh! No! Ah! Damn it. Maybe I should just not even worry about the things, because, well, that's a little difficult. Okay. Oh. What? That phased through, man. That, I think I got someone there. That was a little bit of shenanigans at work. Ah, that was trash. That was a bad go. I've wasted so many blocks. Look at this. Then you got guys respawning and... No! Ah! My control got stuck, I promise. Oh, this makes me, no, let's not do that. This, reminds me of something. And it reminds me of the fact that look at him. Got it. But then, yeah, look at that. I thought I had a chance that time. Damn it. Jorphus thinks this looks like a fun family game. Nice game to play with your fam. I agree. Fun for the whole family. Grandma and Grandpa could pick this one up and play it, you know? Which is something that I'm trying to think about with the game that I'm creating. I want to make a game that anyone can pick up and play. And have a good time with it. But also has a, you know, a nice, hold on. Maybe I'll get it this time. Kick it down. There we go. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, and that just ends your level for you. That's pretty cool. I like that graphic too. That's a neat little feature. They really make you feel like you did something special. Oh wait, maybe it didn't end the level. It kicked it up a notch or something. Whoop, shit. Jorphus wants to know, how can you complete this game in 0 seconds, though? I don't think you can you? Did someone do that? Were you looking up information? Did you find someone who completed this game in 0 seconds? I haven't heard that before. On we go to Act 5. Yep. Got him. No, come on now. There we go. I think we're gonna try and get this bonus going here. Yep. Right. No! Up. They're moving too fast for me now. Shit! Man. I almost hit the high score of 20,000. I think I can do it this time. Anyway, hold on. I got distracted. What I was going to say... what I was going to say was that, especially in a game like this, after reviewing some of the double feature segments that we've done here, I think that those actually move along pretty well. And Ghoulie had brought up the idea of giving games a half hour if they, if you know, I couldn't make it past the first level. And I'm thinking that I'm going to back the hour-long commitment. I'm going to back that off to a half-hour commitment for each game. I think that we are, after sitting and playing these, you know, for 24 episodes now, I feel like that we get a pretty good idea of what we're working with after playing for a half hour. Now, once we advance further, you know, if we start playing games that are like super, what would you say? You know, like hours and hours long endeavors. Once we get into some RPGs, some big fancy adventure games, maybe making our way into the Sega Saturn era. Once we get to that point, maybe I'll reassess and just kind of take it on an individual basis, but I feel like we can get a pretty good idea of what we're working with after a half hour of gameplay. So that's what we're going to do tonight, especially on something like this. You know, you play this for 5 minutes and you know what you're working with. It's just, do you like it? Are you having fun with it? And with a game like this as well, you pretty much know if you want to keep playing it or not. So I do like this. I do like this game. It is a fun little arcade game. So we are going to play it for the half hour. We're going to fulfill that commitment. We're going to do that. Looking over here at the chat, Mr. Jorfus said he already told his joke. I missed Mr. Jorfus's joke of the night. Would you please repeat it so that I can read it aloud, because too much time has gone by and the wherever you told it, it's no longer on my screen, so I can't see it here. So if you wouldn't mind, send it on over again, and I will read it aloud for the entire class to hear. Okay. Now I think that the best... Ah, damn it. I think the best thing to do... Man. Put myself in a bad spot here. Well, shit. There's like no good way to do that. What is a gay guy's favorite sport? A car race. Because you never go straight. Well, that's not true. There is drag racing, where you do go straight. So maybe that would be the gay guy's least favorite type of race. What is going on here? I'm just getting owned on Act 1. Here, we're just gonna do this again. Come on, just go ahead and let's get a nice fresh start here. Jess said that was Pumpkin's joke. So, hold on a second. What do you mean? That wasn't Mr. Jorfus's joke of the night? That was Pumpkin's joke of the night? Do we have two people? Do we have competing jokes of the night now? Alright, get that out of here. Get that out of here. Ah, pissing me off. There. Scoochel that on up there. Here we go. Now we got two of them in place. Got him. No, I didn't. No! He's gonna try and kill himself before I can do it. See, every time. I don't understand that mechanic. Why is it that when it's down to one guy, he just runs off into a corner and dies? What is that? Is it just to stop me from getting the bonus? Because if so, what a dick. What a dick and a prick. There, how about that? Ah, I thought I had him. Nope. They do a there. Shit, damn ass. I'm too concerned with these ice blocks. I shouldn't even be bothering with it, really. Because it's doing nothing but bring me pain and strife. Oh, man. I'm not getting anywhere close to 20,000 on this time. This one's gone off the rails. Bad attempt. Might as well call it there. That's it. I'll try again. Go ahead. Come on. Ghoulie says, I'm assuming that if this game is only gets 30 minutes, that there will not be a stream for the next game. You mean, am I playing another game tonight? No, this will be the only one for tonight. I do have some more items to take care of around the house, and so unfortunately I won't be able to stay on super long tonight. That's another factor that's gone into my decision. I'm like, you know, it's been a little tough to carve out, you know, the time I like to give these games. And I think that coming... What the shit? Come on, man. I feel like if I know I've got a half hour to do, that's a bit more manageable. Because I want to make it through these games, you know. I don't want to let this series sit for too long. I will say this. The controls are a little bit slippery. And I know we're in an ice world, but that's not what I'm talking about. In the way you don't want. Where you're trying to go a certain direction, and the Genesis or Mega Drive controller D-pad is just not doing exactly what you want it to. Kind of has a mind of its own at times. What was that? Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. I don't think it does anything, but it's kind of neat. Like, punch the outer wall. Oh, I was trying to... These guys are too numerous. Too many of them. In case you don't know what numerous means. Frick. Jorphus wants to know what will be the title of my game. I have not decided yet. I've not figured that out. I can't even do that now, can I? I fucked with myself there. So I guess if you get them situated like that in a corner, it doesn't count. They have to be like perfectly in a row. Or a column. But yeah, I don't know the title of my game yet. Ghoulie suggests The Adventures of Jay and Kev. The sequel will be The Adventures of Jay and Kev, The Battle of Deathbed Hills, and Game 3 will be Jay and Kev into the Kingdom of Calahwacker. I like The Adventures of Jay and Kev. That's good, a good ring to it. Trapped him, huh? How about that? Yep. Damn it. There we go. Hey now. Nope. Shit. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at him. Get off of me, man. Jeez. Tell the category of the game and I will think of a name, says Mr. Jorfus. Well, I don't want to give too much away. It's gonna play like, you know, it'll be an arcade game. Not exactly like this, but, you know, it'll be the type of game where you could have imagined it in an arcade somewhere. And this, I've screwed myself again on that. At least the first one will be, you know, in a similar vein. Where it's going to go into the future, I don't know yet. I've got big plans, though. And, I'm working on it. I have a concept. Or rather, I know, let me say this. I know in my mind what I want the game to, you know, sort of entail gameplay-wise. Ah. But what I don't know is who the characters are for sure, what they look like, all those kinds of details. I've not decided. I haven't settled on that yet. Still working that out. There's the Ode to Joy they were talking about. Legend of an Ancient Adventure, says Mr. Jorfus. Well, I don't think it's going to be... I will say this, I don't think it'll be ancient. I think I know enough to say it's not going to be about an ancient adventure. It'll be a somewhat contemporary adventure. If we're talking about time periods. If we're talking about the lore of my game. It'll have kind of a you know... Well, shit. Shit again. Well. Ah. Find a good spot here. That's not a good spot. Got him. Alright. No! That was gonna be the one I pushed on you, you son of a bitch. Now he's... Then he just runs off and kills himself. I still don't understand that. I still don't get it. Oh, I'll throw some Easter eggs in. All of the chat OGs will have their Easter eggs properly inserted into the game. Oh. Come on back down here. Got him. No. Ah! No! That I always want to go for the one like right in front of him and then he ends up... Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. I will admit that. A stroke of luck there. And he's gonna kill himself. Alright. You just hold out long enough and they're gonna run off and end it all. Yeah, there'll be plenty. There'll be no shortage of lore, because I want people to be able to make lore videos. You know, you gotta have lore now. There'll be plenty of lore. Maybe I'll write a book. Nope. Come on, get out of there. Ah. Just missed him. Oh, a little early there. Just a little early. Ah. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm. Oh, look at that. Come on, I just want to get the high score. Just let me make it to the high score here. We're getting close. Oh! No! No! Ah! Woo! Oh boy. What fun. Oh, I'm running out of shit. No! Ugh. Oh, that's it! He's gonna kill himself now. Come on! You've had enough. Woo! That ah! There we go. High score. I can end this game happily now. Nope. I don't even care what I get now. I just wanted 20,000. I've achieved what I wanted to achieve. My dreams have come true. Why not go for 50,000? Because I don't want to. Because I'm not that concerned with it. Because I just wanted to show that I can... At least I'm good enough to capture the basic fucking high score that comes with the game. You know? They weren't going to keep that from me. Oh no! Now I just at least want to do this. I gotta get my special ice blocks one more time. Just let me kick these on down. Yay! We got to see the special celebration one more time. 5,000 bonus points. Oh, and that stuns them all, eh? Okay. I mean, it's fine, it's fine. Alright, that's good. That's good. That's okay. That's good. That's a good one to end on. I'm happy with that. Alright, that's Pengo, everyone. The Game Gear version. Jorfa said, what's the lore behind Super Divorce's final boss, Jonathan? Hashtag game theory. Ghoulie asks if Deathbed Grandpa, if he's the god of Super Divorce's game universe. Well, you'll have to find out. And maybe you won't even find out in the first game. Ghoulie said he'd give that one 895 Super Divorces out of a possible 1,000 Super Divorces. Well, let me look back at the review here and just see. I mean, they gave it a nice little rundown. Did Simon Pike in this Sega Mania review. They called it the cutest of the Game Gear UK launch titles. You know, they called it a fast-paced, addictive puzzler with wide appeal, challenging, exuding cuteness. Doesn't look as good on the Game Gear as it did on the arcade machines, but that's to be expected. You know, that's the way it goes when you jump from arcades to home consoles. Usually, back at that point in time, the home consoles just were not able to do what the dedicated arcade cabinets were. But that's okay. I mean, you still get the idea. It plays close enough to the arcade version to where it's not like an abomination. It's not like an abomination of a port. It's not like that. Jorfus said he is going to give it 950 Super Divorces out of a possible 1,000 Super Divorces because it's so cute. And Ghoulie's changing his to 920. Oh. So you guys really liked Pengo. I mean, I feel like when rating a game, you have to take into account what it is and sort of where it sits amongst its contemporaries. So, Pengo being a nice little arcade, a cute arcade puzzler that you can pick up and play for a few minutes. Yeah, Ghoulie said it seems like the perfect game starter for a youngster. Yeah, I mean, you just walk up to the little ice bricks, you press a button, you kick it, and you try and smash the snow bees. Not too much to it. But there doesn't need to be. Some people might say that as if it's a bad thing. Not every game needs to be the type of game that you gotta bust out your strategy guide for. It's good to have games that you can sit down and play for a few minutes at a time. Like I've said before, I'm making one. That's what I have decided to do. That's my entry point. That's what I'm doing. And not because it's easy. Let me say that right now. To get any thoughts that people might have, oh, well, you're doing one of these because it's nice and simple. I actually have picked about the most difficult. Well, no, I picked a very difficult place to jump in as a complete noob when it comes to programming. You know, I could have made the type of game that I'm going to make using more modern methods and using a more modern programming language and some sort of framework, you know. I could have used Unity to do it. But I have decided that I wanted to go completely legit, and I wanted to make an Atari 2600 game that I could actually put on an Atari 2600 cartridge and then actually produce. I look forward to doing a crowdfunding campaign for that. That's what I would like to do. That's my vision for the game. So, if you're wondering why, well, why wouldn't you just take advantage of, you know, the tools that are available to you now and just make it easy? Because I wanted to. It's fun. It's a fun experience, even though it's very challenging. But when I'm just saying all this because when you look at a game like that, you might think, oh, well, that's pretty simple. But if you've never done it before, back in the day when the people programming that game had to program it, I mean, it's I think it's one of those things where once you get the hang of it, you can probably zip around and do this and that, but there's a high bar for entry. Getting yourself to the point where you understand how to program games in assembly language, very, very difficult. Lots of focus and concentration required. But anyway, back from my tangent. What do I think of Pengo as it sits amongst its contemporaries, other sort of fun, cutesy arcade puzzlers? I liked it. I think I'm in general agreement with the Sega Mania review here. Nothing I really disagreed with from Simon Pike. I think he pretty much nailed it. So, as for my number, I am going to give this one $875 super divorces out of a possible 1,000 super divorces. 875. There's your number. A fun little puzzling, cutesy arcade guy. So give it a shot. If you're looking for something that you can just throw on for 5-10 minutes, test your skills, test your mettle, challenge yourself, set a number, say, like if I were going to come back and do this again, I think next time I would be like, all right, I'd like to go for 50,000 next time. And then you keep working your way up. It's just one of those games you'd have to, the more you play it, the better you understand sort of how to move, how to get around, what you should be doing. Yeah, well, I've got a lot of respect for a good arcade game, or a great arcade game. I have a lot of respect for games like that. It doesn't have to be an open world 5,000 hour game to be worthy of a high score. It has to do successfully what it sets out to do. And a game like this sets out to be the type of game that you can imagine walking up to a machine with a pocket full of quarters. Maybe you got 3 quarters in your pocket. It's 25 cents a play. Like, I'm going to try this Pengo game. And you play it, and your first time through, you kind of suck, and you're like, all right, I think I see what's going on here. You play again, and you're like, all right. You get to that 3rd quarter. Maybe you make it past the 1st or 2nd level or act. And then you glance back over at the change machine and the $5 bill in your pocket, and you're like, I could stand here and use my $5 bill in this game. I could stand here for an hour and do this and see how far I can take my high score. Maybe I can get the high score on this cabinet before I leave the laundromat, that type of thing. And that's what this game does effectively. So, and not every game of this type is able to do that. A lot of games set out to do that, and they're either so frustrating that you're just like, this is impossible, I'm done. After 1 quarter, you're like, I'm not even interested in trying to get good at this. And then on the other end of it, you could put in a quarter and it's so easy, the game just keeps going on and on and on and on. You like start looking at your watch, you're like, am I ever gonna lose? And then you have to like just walk away from the machine because there's no challenge to it. So finding that space in between those two, that's the secret recipe. And that's, that's not necessarily an easy thing. Ghoulie said, I forgot how much do we give Shitty Thunderless Blade? Was it negative? Did that one go negative? I don't remember. I'd have to go back and look. I need to keep a running tally. I need to create a website where people can go and look at the review scores. But yeah, I think that's all I got on Pengo here. So everyone, thanks for hanging out. Next time, we will be leaving the world of arcade machines. We'll be going back to a firmly home console game, something on the Mega Drive, and I'll give you a little hint. We're going to be featuring a game where we get to play as a Disney character. And that's what we'll be doing next time on episode number 25 of Sega Mania here on the Super Divorce YouTube channel and or Twitch channel. Yeah, I don't remember, Ghoulie, but I'm thinking that I gave something a negative score. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was just thinking about it. I'll have to go back and check to be sure. I don't know. We'll find out. Make sure you have subbed to the channel, bong the gong for notifications so you know when new videos go live, maybe, if YouTube tells you. Like this video, comment below if you got anything. Follow me on Twitter at SuperDivorce, on Instagram at SuperDivorceBand, where you can check out the daily Super Divorce random artifact. A random artifact from my office. I'll post a picture, usually of some sort of collectible. I think that's kind of fun to do. So follow me over there. And if you want to listen to Super Divorce music, because I also make tunes, you can check out Super Divorce music on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, wherever you like to stream your shit. Just type in Super Divorce, and you can find Super Divorce music. Give it a shot, please. That's about all. Alright? So, until next time, everyone, thank you again. Take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing, I'll be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.